Haaland, Cristiano, Leo, Lewandowski. What do they all have in common? They know how to strike a ball. And that's what I'm going to teach you in this video today. Before I start with the video, go ahead and drop a subscribe. My last video got a good feedback and I'm very thankful for you guys. I'm going to keep making videos and trying to help you guys out as much as I can. Just drop a subscribe, it makes a big difference. In this video, I'm going to teach you a couple different things. First, I'm going to show you drills on how to improve your shooting, and then I'm going to give you tips on the technique, where to strike the ball, where to strike the ball with your foot, how you want your foot to be positioned, things like that. So stay tuned till the end of the video. That's when I'm going to show you all the important tips and tricks. So there's like the wind. Wait for the wind, right? So there's 3 different types of shooting techniques. One would be to whip it, and that one is good for wingers. It's really windy. The next would be striking it with the laces. This one is power, purely power based. And then the third one, which can be a bit difficult, is the trivela outside of the foot. Similar to the whipping it, you're gonna get that curve on the ball. I'm gonna teach you how to do all 3, and I'm gonna give you a drill for each and every single one of them. Let's go. So for this first drill, we're gonna work on whipping the ball, curving the ball. In this position, you could set up on the left wing or the right wing. We're just gonna have an inverted triangle. You stand at the apex of the triangle. With the ball, it's very simple. You don't wanna overcomplicate your drills. So let's say this is great for a left winger. I get the ball, I dribble inside. We wanna make it unpredictable. Don't just go through the motions. We wanna sell this cone, because it's a defender, this cone is a defender. Sell him that way, go this way if we're going right. Then we get to the other defender, do another move, and then whip far corner. Try for far corner. Near post, not ideal, but sometimes can squeeze in. Now you can go either right or the left, but this is only right-footed shooting on this side. So we're gonna boom, 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 boom. We juke that defender, we juke this one. We could go outside and then cut back, and then you can make it very unpredictable. So let's get into it. You always wanna make sure that you're warm. Don't wanna pull anything, especially when you're shooting. And yeah. See the whip on the ball? The whip, it's curling. You can see it. You could freeze the video and see the whippage on the ball. Ideally, we want it more in the corner, but that's a good start. That's the one. That's what we're looking for. That's the one. That one had a little bit less whip, more of like a knuckleball there, but that works too. That's the one, that's the one. Now last ball here, let's make it a good one. See, ideally you want to be parallel to the goal. You want to really sell that chop. Like, let me explain. Let's do a little breakdown. You're coming as a defender. You want to sell it, and ideally you want to go parallel to the goal, so that then you have more space to whip and curl on the ball. A problem that I do sometimes is I'll make it too acute, the angle. Then I can't really whip it. I'm like fighting against it. Something that needs to be done is that first cut needs to be 90 degrees to which way you're facing. So let's try it. Boom, boom, boom. Better. Already better. Because it gives you more range of motion to strike the ball. When it's a 45-degree cut, you're almost fighting against your plant foot, and it's not ideal. All right, same thing now, but from the right wing, cutting in on the left. This is great for your Di Marias, your Messis, your Antonys. So you wanna, again, for myself and for the viewer, most important thing is parallel touch when you're set up to shoot. You wanna make sure that you're not cutting your own range of motion by making a 45-degree cut. You wanna make that 90-degree sharp cut for multiple reasons. One, gives you more surface area to bend the ball. And two, of course, you're taking it away from the defender more drastically. So let's try it out. Yeah. There, okay. The bend is there. The parallel touch makes a big difference. See the curve on that. The power's not yet there, but the curve is there. That's the one, that's the one. Nope. That's the better, that's better. All right, so I've shown you the cone drill. If that is difficult for you, or whipping it, you're not quite getting the right spin or curve on it, this one is base level, very simple, very effective. In this drill, you have two components. You have the dribbling component and you have the finishing component. If you don't have the finishing component down, there's no point in doing the dribbling and finishing together. Focus on one, master it, and then put the two together. So, how do we do it without the dribbling? Very simple. Just get to the top of the box, get some balls, roll it out, and just practice on whipping the ball. That way, if you can focus on it, master it without dribbling, then you'll be fine when you add the dribbling in. And it's raining. I feel sick. And then, of course, you do the right side. Oh my gosh, why does it always rain when we're here, dude?
I think it's gonna clear.
It's gonna clear, are you sure? All right, before this storm rolls in, we're gonna go ahead and show you the laces technique. Very effective, my personal favorite shooting technique. It's great because even if a defender gets in the way and somehow blocks it, it can ricochet, bounce in, deflection, all sorts of things. The other two, they're more precise. However, I'm more of a blast it in the net kind of guy. So let me show you a little drill. Enough of that woke nonsense. This is dice ball. We're gonna slap this as hard as we can into the net. None of this curl it, little Coutinho, little 5'6" technique. No, this is big man shooting technique right now. All right? Simple, no cones, just make a move, touch out, finish. See, God knows what's up. So we're gonna dribble, bang, bang, bang! You rip it, you wanna break the net. You want the net to pop off. All right, now left foot, same thing. Boom, boom, out your feet, bang! Put some power on it, man. We're gonna do a body feint now. Boom, boom, bam! No, we're not, no, we're not, no, we're not. Bam! Bam! Back next day, rain fortunately foiled our plans, but we always come back better. I'm also wearing different cleats today because tomorrow I'm also wearing new cleats. Tomorrow I'm getting new cleats. So I gotta transition back to Nike. Well, actually not tomorrow, Monday. So we left off doing laces. So now all that's left is trivela. So I'll give you a couple of drills, and then at the end of the video, like I promised, some tips and tricks for each and every style of shooting. Let's go. Alright, so trivela, created by Quaresma, perfected by Modric. A lot of players use it. Vinny's now starting to use it. Jude uses it. Basically, same idea as curving it with the instep, but rather than using the instep, you use the outstep, so the outside of the foot. So you're gonna want to get this kind of motion on the ball. So you just want to set up one cone as a defender, cut in, and try trivela. Let's go.
I'm real nice, yeah, I'm lucky like a paradise. I'll do it for you, you know what, I'll even do it twice. Sleep when I go, but for now I roast you to show. I'm super flow, in the dark I glow. Run it, run it.
It's not a technique I use a lot, and the times that you'll use it are very limited. However, it's always good to have it in the locker. So, yeah. Alright, so thinking about it now, I said there was 3: curve, instep, curve, outstep, trivela, and laces. There is another type of shooting which is actually very important. The ball pops up, and that shooting type is volleys. So I'm going to add volleys to the end of the video here. Just give you a little drill, how to improve, and then after that I'll give all the points. So let's go. Okay, so you want to get out to about 28 yards, 30 yards out of the box. You're just going to simply lift the ball up and focus on getting a clean connection with the ball. This, a lot of repetitions. When that ball pops up in the game, you're going to be able to hit it. You're going to get it at least on target, if not score a goal. So let's see what I got. And it's also very important to note that there's 2 types of volleys. There's a side volley, like I showed in the first 2 shots, and you have a straight on volley. Better when the ball drops vertically. There we go. That would be more straight ball. That's a thing. That is volleys. So again, like most of the drills in this video, very simple. You don't want to overcomplicate things. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you the tips that I promised at the beginning of the video. Alright, so time to give you guys some tips. This is what you want to do. First technique, inside curl. What you want to do is, if we can see the ball, you want to hit on the side of the ball, but not just on the side. If you hit on the side, it's going to stay on the ground. You really want to get that curl. You want to hit a little bit under, like 45-degree angle under to the side, and really whip your leg almost all the way through it, like that. don't stop here, don't stop here. You want to go all the way through. And another important tip for curving the ball with the instep, you want to almost lock your ankle and point your toe up. That way it's a solid surface that is hitting against the ball. And you can get the spin a lot more efficiently than if you're just floppy ankle or I don't know, whatever else you might do. So that's my tips for instep. And also very important, when you take that touch before you shoot, you want it to be parallel to the goal. Let's say the goal's here, you want to touch parallel. That way you have more room to whip it. So those are the tips for instep shooting. Okay, laces shooting, the power shot. So the most important tips I can give for laces is where you plant your standing foot and follow through, and also how you position your foot, how you hold your foot. So let's say I take a touch out and I'm about to strike it. If I put my plant foot to the side, it might be good right next to the ball. It could be good, but it also, there's a high probability, if you're hitting it with a lot of strength, that it'll go up. If you step slightly in front, then automatically my body's over the ball. My chest is over the ball. There's no way that ball is going up. It's gonna be low driven to the corners. So if you can, let's show an example. I'm gonna do an example